Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? We want to go live right now to let you know that we got some breaking news in different locations of the world. An explosion that has happened in Bordeaux, France. A massive explosion in which right now 10 people are injured, 5 people are still missing, as it exploded in right in the downtown area of Bordeaux, in the streets there. Still a lot of, it's a very fluid situation. We're still trying to find out exactly what caused that explosion. That's one problem we have. And also, there's a biblical plague of locusts, and I mean of biblical proportion, that is literally destroying. It's created a state of emergency even in Somalia. And now 3 million people are facing literally starvation and famine, as this is the second year in a row that Somalia has been hit. But this time, I'm telling you, the locusts are that big, and it's incredible. It's insane. I'm shocked when I saw some of the footage and saw some of the information on this. Incredible. But big news. I mean, we just told you what the United Nations is trying to do about dividing the land of Israel, and now it's being headlined by being headlined by Anton Guterres. But now, of course, there's more information, and I'm going to share it with you in just a second, guys. If you're watching the V webinar, refresh your page, because this is February 6th. Okay, so February 5th, we had quite a few of the speakers was loaded. Now the last 4 speakers have been loaded. Dr. Carla Dean Graves, also Sharon Gilbert, also Heidi and I, our presentation, plus my son Bart Begley's awesome documentary called Build Back Better, Agenda 2030. So it's all up there now. All of them are there. So if you're watching, click on that link and refresh that page, and you'll see it all. Okay, you'll see it all. And if you don't have a ticket, go to my website and get the ticket. It's the easiest way. Go right now to my website and get the ticket, and then we'll send you the link within 15 minutes or so. If not, pick up the phone and call the number 765-414-2230. At 765-414-2230, so that you'll have what am I doing here? So that you'll have your ticket. Is the chat still working? Let me see. 765-414-2230. I think it is. Go to my, so get your ticket at my website, okay? Get your ticket at my website. Okay, thank you, Sherman. Now, real quickly, the cold killer. You cold, Heidi? It's only 9 degrees in Indiana. What? 9 degrees? So let me just say to you real fast. Here it is. Here's what you want to do. Go to www.thecoldkiller.com. That's www.thecoldkiller.com. Guys, this is a space heater that won't, if it tips over, it shuts off. If the room gets warm enough, it shuts down. It's safe. Not like a lot of space heaters where that's where there's fires break out. Matter of fact, and they cut the price by 50%. 50% off. Go right now to www.thecoldkiller.com, and you'll be glad you did. All right, let me tell you what's going on. Israel is being investigated for war crimes. This is what's happening right now. War crimes. Incredible what they're doing and charging them with. I want to show you this right now. It's incredible situation developing, and this shows me that there is a major effort taking place now to really to come against Israel in this time we're living in. Here's what they're doing now. The Hague, the court in The Hague, An international court at The Hague has just recognized the Palestinian Authority as a state. I repeat, the International Court at The Hague has just recognized the Palestinian Authority as a state with locations under the court's jurisdiction, which is the West Bank, the East Jerusalem, and the Gaza Strip. The investigation now, according to the court's decision announcement, will look into high-ranking government and army officials, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his chiefs of staff, including Benny Gantz, the defense minister, and past and present prime ministers and presidents. And according to the court, the Rome Statute is applicable to war crimes alleged to have been committed, they say, by the nation of Israel. Israel has denied committing any war crimes and claims that the court is not competent to even judge this petition submitted by the Palestinians, since 1, Palestine is not a state, 2, Israel never signed the Rome Treaty, thus is not bound by any of its provisions. So this is huge information, because now Israel is being accused. Israel is coming under scrutiny by the international courts. So what's happening in the last 24 hours? The Secretary General of the United Nations says, and they're going to hold a peace conference in which they want to divide the land forcibly and create a Palestinian state on Israel. Meanwhile, and they're going to follow what they call international law. Meanwhile, the courts, the international courts in The Hague, has just accused the nation of Israel and its past leaders and present leaders of committing war crimes, and wants to have a tribunal court. And they've already, and they're trying to recognize. So guys, this is a concerted effort to part the land. They're trying to part the land. They're doing exactly what the Bible said they would do. Listen to it again. Joel chapter 3. Joel chapter 3. Let me read it. 3 verses. For behold, in those days, what days? These days, the last days. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. In other words, I will bring again one more attack on the Jews who live in Judea and in Jerusalem, which is what Jesus said would happen in Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21, and the prophet Zechariah said it would happen when he said Jerusalem will become a cup of trembling and a burdensome stone unto all people in Zechariah 12. And Zechariah said it would happen in Zechariah 14, that the whole world would come against Israel and invade it for battle. Now listen to this. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations. That would be the United Nations, the European Union, Russia, the United States, and now Hague, the international courts in The Hague. I will bring all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. And I will plead with them, the Lord says, for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So here we are. We're living in this prophetic time where in the last 24 hours, 2 major events have happened. So once again, I'll be back and tell you more about that later. But let me just say again, update, get the ticket for V. Get your V webinar ticket right now. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go there right now. Matter of fact, I'm just going to grab the link and throw it up there for you right now. Do it now. The entire conference is loaded up for you. All the speakers are there. It is February 6th. So there it is. It's all there. There's the link. Get your ticket. Get your ticket now. And those of you who already got your ticket and your link, refresh it, because all the speakers are there now. All right. Plus you don't want to miss the presentation that Heidi and I did. And you don't want to miss Dr. Carla Dean Graves. Incredible. And Sharon Gilbert. Oh, and Bart's documentary. Amazing. You just don't want to miss any of this. I just got a phone call from a guy who said that the interview I did with Shepard Ambellis was the greatest interview he ever heard me do. I'm telling you. But remember, Mike from Around the World was censored. It's the only presentation that got censored on a non-censored server. Well, I guess when you work for the government, they can get to you somehow. God bless all of you. Get your ticket now. And if you got your ticket and you got your link, hit the refresh your link and you'll see all the speakers are there. And if you're thinking about getting the DVD, it'll be up on our website very soon. You'll be able to start purchasing the DVDs and getting them ready so that when they get finished, we'll be shipping them out. All right. Well, God bless you guys. It's serious what's happening. We're in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem, and you will prosper. Again, here's that link. Get your ticket now. And once you get it, go ahead and get it right now. And then within 15 minutes, you should get your link. If you don't get it, pick up the phone and call this number, 765-414-2230. Okay? Boom. And we'll get the link to you right on the spot. Okay? God bless all of you. Thank you. We're living in the end times.